Welcome to KADYTV.com. I'm Mary Ann Rooney, joined with James Lloyd Butler. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
So here we are at the Resource Conservation District Luncheon, and you won an award today.
Yes, I did, and I certainly prize the award.
So were you surprised at the award?
You know, in a way, I thought something was happening because they called my daughter in Los Angeles and told her, and she called me and told me that I had to be here.
Oh. Well, we get you here, just to make sure you're here to get the award. It's excellence in leadership in the ag industry. So, tell me what inspired you to get in the ag industry and to continue in it, where sometimes it could be very difficult.
Well, I grew up on the ranch, and as I say, I grew up there, and I wanted to farm. Actually, I didn't farm at our place, and I came returned to the ranch about 25 or 30 years ago. And but I had been I've always been involved one way or another in agriculture.
That's great. So what are you doing these days? I mean, do you go out to the ranch, or?
I still manage the ranch. It's been lost. Some would say some of the acreage we've lost due to death taxes and that sort of thing, but we still have quite a bit of acreage, and after my father died, we divided the ranch into 3 different partnerships, and my 2 brothers and my own, and I manage it for the family.
Wow. And
we have avocados and lemons, and we lease out the vegetable ground and strawberry ground to another person.
So how much acreage do you have right now?
We have about 1,235 acres, and of which about 650 are farmed.
And do the products stay locally here, or do you ship them anyplace else?
Our lemons go through Sataquai Lemon Association, and the avocados through Index Fresh. And
great. So we may be eating your avocados and lemons every day, right?
Well, I hope so.
Well, thank you so much, and congratulations on your award from the RCD, and we're really proud of you for your leadership here in Ventura County.
Well, thank you.
Thanks. Here we are at KADYTV.com with James Lloyd Butler. Hi, welcome back to KADYTV.com. We're here with Richard Atmore. How are you?
I'm fine today, thank you.
So you won a nice award today from your colleagues. I mean, how does that make you feel?
I was honored to just be a nominee for this award, but to stand in front of my peers and my friends and be awarded this was over the top. I can't even put it into words. So
let's read the whole title. So, Award in Excellence in Agricultural Stewardship and Sustainability. That's pretty great. So, what inspired you to at least move in a sustainable way? And I mean, farmers are naturally, but was there anything that inspired you to do some more proactive activities?
I would have to say my mentors. As I mentioned earlier, they had 100 years experience between the 2 of them providing stewardship and running cattle in the hills above Ventura. And they always taught me that the most important thing you can do is take care of the habitat and environment that you work in. And we produce a product that's beef. We take sunlight and rain, and actually God does that, and He makes the grass grow, and we take that grass and utilize it to produce protein. And at the same time, we can use grazing to improve natural habitats. So we do a lot of rotational grazing and holistic management, and we didn't invent that. Went to quite a few seminars before in the past, and I saw other people get up and speak about the successes they had on their ranches, not only improving their bottom line, but improving the habitat that was on their ranch for the wildlife, the animals, the flora, the fauna. And I thought, wow, one of these days I'd like to do that. And the Natural Resource Conservation Service, which is a division of the United States Department of Agriculture, had stewardship programs and grant programs where you could get assistance with doing that work, and it was typically a 50-50 cost share, so it made it affordable. So we did the fencing, we did the improvements, we worked with the holistic management. It's an ongoing process. The ranch is like a living document. We keep working with it. And we're really proud of some of the advances we've made and how we've been able to increase native plants, increase our bottom line, and we see the results in the increased wildlife carrying capacity, the increased native plants on the ranch. So we feel proud that we've been able to make a positive difference in an ecosystem where we work, eat, and live.
So it sounds like if you want to do some sustainability advances, there's money available that you can just look and find them and help you do those.
Well, in this present economy, it's getting harder all the time, but yes, there is grant money that is available to help landowners help the environment on their property.
And you talked in your speech here about your kids and about how they're your business partners and how they're going to be involved. So how is it that they help you every day, and what do you see for them, the future for them?
Well, my kids are my business partners, and they are my future of agriculture. I try to teach them the same things that my mentors taught me, that you need to take this ranch, and if you choose to continue running this operation after I'm done, then you need to leave it in better shape than when you got it. And I'm proud of my kids, and I really think one of my kids is going to follow in my footsteps. And if they want to be a ballet dancer, I'll buy them ballet shoes. But if they want to be a rancher, they can work by my side, and I'll teach them everything I know, and we'll work with others in collaborative efforts to do the best we can for ourselves and our environment.
Well, it's no wonder you won that Excellence Award here with the Resource Conservation District. And here we are with Richard Atmore on KADYTV.com. Our keynote speaker, Keith Barnard, how are you?
Doing good.
So you're with Mission Produce. So tell us a little bit about what Mission Produce does.
Mission is an international grower, packer, shipper with facilities in California, Mexico, Chile, and Peru.
That's great. And what is your role within Mission?
I'm a field representative, so I bring in the fruit from the field to get packed.
And tell us a little bit about what sustainability means to you and what that means to Mission.
Sustainability means to me that we'll be able to feed our country in years to come.
So during your keynote, you talked a lot about all sorts of issues that affect the ag industry, and you were pretty candid in your comments. So where do you think that boldness came from today for you to say some of the things you did?
The truth. No, probably from my dad, and we're living these problems, so it's pretty obvious.
Well, I appreciate your candor and talking about the industry, and you had some people here who were supporting you and cheering you on. So can you tell us a little bit about Paul Levins?
Paul Levins is my grandpa's best friend. My grandpa passed away in '03, but I've always kind of looked up to him, and he's a big player in Ventura County.
So how did he inspire you, and were there some certain things that he shared with you that inspired you?
Oh, no, not really. I could have interviewed him, but I was afraid. No, just kidding.
Well, here we are on a light moment with Keith Barnard from Mission Produce on KADYTV.com. Hi, welcome back to KADYTV.com. Here we are with Jeanette Lombardo, the field specialist with Mission Community Bank.
For a food and agribusiness specialist.
Okay, good. So you have been involved in ag. I mean, it's a big passion for you. So why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the things that you do ag-related?
Everything I do is ag-related. I live, sleep, eat, and breathe ag, and I would want it no other way. I am a potato and dairy farmer from Pennsylvania. I moved to Ventura County about 5 years ago. I am the president for the Ventura County chapter of California Women for Ag. And we're a statewide organization. We have 20 chapters throughout the state. And we basically do ag education through our farm days and work we do at the fair. And we also do legislative advocacy. So work in Sacramento a lot on a lot of the issues that our farmers have to deal with on a daily basis. We're affiliated nationally with American Agribusiness. So I do go to Washington quite a bit and work on issues there. Recently, I've just been appointed, started January 1st, as the district director for California Women for Ag, so I'll be working on regional issues from Salinas all the way down here to Ventura County. And nationally, I am I just received an appointment starting the 1st of November with the USDA and the Ag Technical Advisory Committee for Trade. So I go back to Washington every now and then and work on trade agreements for the commodity groups for fruits and vegetables. So
that's great. We are glad that we have a strong voice, representing us here in Ventura County. Has anybody been appointed to that committee that you just got on a national level from this area?
We have several that are on the Ag Policy Advisory Committee. We have Mike Wooten from Sunkist down on the other side of the grade here, and then we also have I just can't remember his name,
okay.
with Western Growers
okay.
That has been put on the APAC as well.
That's
so,
great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for all of the work that you do here, and you're a great representative for us.
Thank you. There's everyone in this room does legislative advocacy on behalf of farmers. This is a great group. This is a great function, and I mean everybody should be applauded today for all their work. So
that's great. So here we are on a beautiful day at the Crown Plaza of Ventura Beach Hotel at the Resource Conservation District Luncheon.